how the journey started. So I came across this. It's from Interconnected, and this you can search it on Instagram. I'll drop this link, his name, and in the description box. So there are plenty of books you can read: Forbidden Wisdom, Mental Alchemy, whatever you are interested in, Esoteric and Occult Keys, Spiritual Insights and Minds, Notable Mentions. Then there's a narrative cheat codes. Took my attention was the movies. Probably watched all these movies and didn't have a single clue that they are all different windows into the same story, which is true. And about you who's hearing it or watching it, or me, we the regular people, and all things in this creation. I wouldn't tell you much because it spoils the fun. I'll give you a hint though, ritual, tarot, and the list goes on. So the movies, you want to, but the thing is, your curtains needs to be open. So you would be the better judge. Are those open or not for you? I guess everyone in their book of life have their own timings. Hope this added value. Thanks for reading this far. I hope you can, okay, look a bit deeper next time you watch these movies. I know myself, I'm guilty of grabbing each bites online but never fully utilizing them. You may think I'm crazy saying all the movies are basically the same story, but it's just different perspective. I would have thought the same thing too, but they are all different characters, places, yeah, and they are all achieving different things, are they? What about the numbers? What about the etymology? The features of the characters, the symbols, the motifs, the emblems, the flags, the colors, the dresses colors, the castles, their windows, the general plot line. Yeah, it's all just along the classic hero's journey wheel. Maybe, but you can tell what this means in you and all things. Like after every reading these books, novels, listening to it, watching the movies, the season, the point is it opens something inside you, like it's talking about you, who is watching, who is reading. What if every main story you have ever known is a permutation of the greatest one to ever exist? The story, your story, the story that explains why you breathe and why the day goes to night and day and night are not opposites. I do believe, I'm starting to think, they are complementary. God and Shaitan or Saturn is not opposite, it's complementary. These both forces are within us. Okay, what else he's saying? So he's now here mentioning 13 episodes Merlin series. And I haven't found anyone online who fully grasps this idea and have come to understand in this past few months. He's talking about this channel, J Dreamers. If you are into, you can go for it. But the one that I would definitely say I will, though I shared it on Instagram, if I remember. So I will share its link. Otherwise, if you just do the YouTube search bar, only the awakened will understand. Pay attention to your spine. But there are many who know they are simply under a pact. They must carefully dispel this information, such as in movies, hidden in plain sight. And it is going well so far, though mainly it affects the unconscious in general people, and only few can consciously see the game. If you think you have figured something out, okay, the treasure you seek is in the cave you fear to enter. Yeah, that makes me think, like I hate this technology and software, so is it that's my fear? I should get into it? This lines makes me think. And gems only fall onto those who toil for them. There are secrets so great you can't imagine. The closer you are, the less you see. Go backwards, Percival. Season 1, episode 13, 13 episodes. The theme is about our daily lives, whether you're living in a hostel, alone, your friends, your colleagues in office, or wherever you are studying or wherever you eat. It's about daily relationships, love, trust, sacrifice, loyalty, betrayal, emotions, anger, being spontaneous, humor. But what interests me is the main character destiny, his gifts, the journey of unknown, spontaneous, uncertain, the blind faith. And then there's this teacher, his main character's main teacher, the Gaius, the mentor. It will come on next slide. And then there's always this talk about center. He talks about a lot of, European myths in that kind side of history. He talks about the center, the pillar. It's US based though. He talks about a lot about the center. Again, the whole series is full of motifs, truths, and many other symbols, magic, magic is not good and bad, like we are fixated on good and bad, black and white. Most of the life lies in the gray matter. It also always reminds me why I was so fascinated about Shakespeare. Where was it? Right and wrong, something like that. And then if you're into history, you can study Arthur. Legend. This is his mentor, the main characters. His name is Gaius. It just clicks, the Gaia, Mother Earth. And when you do, just count it on your fingers. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So on your seven finger, the G came. And this is the center. There again, theme or one of the many themes in the series is the center of all religion. What is our center? Our chakra center. That is the heart. The balance. They are talking about again and again the balance. I read about this article on Substack. Heaven and earth equal to 7. Description of the sacred number 7 across myth and Bible. I'll also share. So this article is talking about 7 rays, 7 horses of the sun, 7-headed Naga canopy, 7 lamps before the throne, 7 seals opened by the Lamb, Helios, 7 cattle and flocks, 7 strings of Apollo's lyre, 7 souls or 7 forms of Ra in Egypt, 7 Adityas, Vedic solar deities, Mithrai, solar garden greats, 7 hills, 7 gates, and the solar king. And how many Istanbul? Like it was like 7 hills, and also in Rome, something like that. Hills, I don't know. And solar adjacent 7s that orbit the sun archetype. So 7 days, 7 heavens, and 7 hells. And hell, and that is interesting. He's writing, and the 7 halls or 7 gates. So the difference between hell and hall, it's just of the vowels, and vowels are from the same group. Quoting Benjamin Bilal, E and A, hell and hall and gates. So what's going on? 7 colors of the spectrum, the rainbow, 7 metals, lead, iron, copper, gold, mercury, silver, and gold, the center, heart, the center. 7 chakras, so this, solar heart. 7 virtues, 7 thunders, trumpets, 7 sages, and are you talking about something else? And yeah, again, there is this RGB. So red and blue in center, the G, the green. What's with that? Red, green, and blue. And there's also in Matrix movie the red and blue pill. So just RGB connecting there. And here's kind of tree discussing mother, son, father, and the MEM in Hebrew, 13th letter, the SHIN in Hebrew, 21st letter. Again, it's interesting. Straight lines and sphere. Like it's like hierarchical approach. Fritz Gold Lens talking surfing in Himalayas with his master. And what was the other one? The relational approach. So Western East approach, straight lines and circle approach, and magnetism and electricism. And it's like, so the MEM, the M, the water, the shin, fire, and the aleph, the A, I guess it's the air. And then 7 days, 7 planets. You can see Thursday Jupiter, Tuesday Mars, Friday Venus, Wednesday Mercury, Monday is easy, Moon, Saturday Saturn, so Sun, Sunday, numerology, geometry, mythology, and Bible. And then he's also talking about that blackening, whitening, yellowing, and reddening, negrido, albedo, citrinitas, and rubido, the final stage of alchemy. So 3 makes the trinity, 4 makes the cohort. So that's all.